No crack line now.
Oh, you bugger. Gotta get me some flappy paddles. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now are on the track.
Yes guys, welcome back to another video. So we're at Modified Live at Cadwell Park in Louth. Yeah, we're going to take a look around the modified cars, hopefully see a bit of drifting and see what else we can get for you guys today. If you're new here, don't forget to smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel and enjoy guys. So we've got all the drift cars over there. We've got all these cars all over here, all the club stands, which we're going to start off first and have a look around, and then we'll get a bit of drifting and whatever we can guys. Wow, look at this hearse. That's modified. BC Racing coilovers. It's literally got bucket seats in the front and the back, and yeah, it's pretty smart to be fair, something a bit different. We've got Civic there. Some nice cars, look at the Supra. Chaser, Skyline, Evo, S13. It's a nice colour. Got Civic there, look. Beamer there. Our lot's over here, which we'll come to shortly. STOC. Turning up in style. Got all these over here cooking burgers. We've got all these over here. There's a nice RS. That's clean. It's cool with the orange on it. Big Chrysler. And a Dodge. 300 Boss. Audi S-Series V6 TT. Another TT there. Look at the little Mini in the corner. That's cool. Dosser. Big Defender. Discovery, sorry. That's pretty cool with all the lights on it. Got loads of music playing. Black and yellow Focus. Got a C3, is it? Big Audi there and a Beamer there. Nice red Focus on the corner. Looks like it's owned by James. There's his Instagram. Nice and clean that is. Scooby. Nice wheels on it. See it? Another Beamer drift car. We've got the Audi there and some Scoobies. Classic. Don't see many of them anymore. Hawkeye. Nice Focus RS pots in the corner. Golf. It's a nice colour on the Beamer. And we've got this transit connector, look, with a tent box on the roof. Detailing. RJ. That's very clean. That is very clean. Looking cool with a tent box. Right, so there's a few cars over here to look at. In particular, being a Ford fan, look at this Cosworth here. That's absolutely beautiful, that is. Lovely number plate on it as well, look. Then we've got the GT6 with the Domino's pizza on the roof. Another Cosy on the Compa motives. Very nice. Do like that. What we got over here then? 350Z. That's pretty smart. MX-5 Micra. Decked on the deep dish alloys. Old school Civic. That's pretty cool. We've also got over here Pulsar. Now that is a nice rare car. You don't see many of them. About 370Z Team Japan. It's got a nice wrap on it. Another one. That's a nice blue. Let's have a look at what else we've got. MG. Civic. It's a massive old army truck there, look. It's pretty smart. That's cool. 200 SX. Turbo. Glanzer. Smart. Sylvia. Look at the RX-7. Proper fast and furious car. Look at them wide arches on that. That's cool. Very cool. Skyline. GTR. Top secret. Evo 8. It's proper like fast and furious around here. Look at this one. That is cool. We've got a Beetle over here in the corner. Got Scooby hiding over there. MX-5. Loads of nice cars. Another MX-5. Classic Scooby hiding over there in the corner. Another MX-5. They're like their 370Zs on this stand, that's for sure. Another Scooby. Toyota Sora. And we've also got a Volkswagen Golf. That's looking smart. And finishing up with a micro with the star wheels. This is a proper cool car. I'm sure many of you will like a Renault 5 Turbo. Proper Ali G car. Look in there, look. Got the cage, batteries in the back. Renault Turbo Owners Club. That's cool. Got an MX-5 part next to it with nice tan interior. It's got a look. I thought that was a Lotus badge then. It says Uranus Z3 Z. That's a big old bonnet with the holes in it. Vents. Yaris GR. Loads to look at today. Loads. Lexus GS 300. A few Audis over here, look, to look at. We're heading his way to some Fords. Got some STs. A Mark 7 there. And a Mark 8 there. In the lovely orange. Got some Audis at the back. One there with a sparkly bonnet. Golf GTD. Got the Beamer with a roof box. Zimmer here. Astra. Look at the little Suzuki there, look. Loads of Jap stuff here today, guys. 350Z. Celica. And back to the RSGR. We've got Lynx Street Dreams over here with a load of Abarths. So I have a quick look on this stand. We do have to keep talking because there's loads of music in the background. Nice ST Fiesta there. This has got a cool bonnet on it. Look at that. Massive turbo in there. Fiesta.
That's got a massive turbo in it as well.
Yeah?
Yeah, that has.
Nice. Loving the old school. Yeah, look at the size of the turbo. Wow. The music stopped, which is good.
That's 450 the pairs.
Yeah?
That's 500 on there.
Yeah, nice. 500 brake.
That's been built at the minute. He wants 500 out of that.
Yeah, it's nice, that is. Thank you, mate.
No worries.
Glanzer, Speed Hunters. Smart. Big wing on the Seat. Loads to look at, guys. It's getting round it all. ST at the back. RX-8. Look at this Fiesta. This is cool. And I noticed this when I was driving in. I really like that wing. It's got a Maxton design add-on wing there with like an RS spoiler. That does look smart. Got the pink TT with the love hearts. That's so cool. BM, little Mini in the middle there. Golf. Oh dear, that one's got a bit of a dint on it. 135i. Look at the little Mini there, look. And then a newer Mini there. It's very smart. A Boff. So I just spotted this. It's got 4 exhausts out the back. That's definitely different. So we'll get a quick look down here, guys, as the van is playing a lot of music, so we've kind of got to stay away from that. Always getting out. We'll have a quick look in the back while we can. Got a strengthening bar there in the cab. Alright. Got all these speakers. Let's have a look in the back. Eh?
Big subs are behind the seat.
Oh, are they? Full of amps, lot. I don't know what them blue things are. Are they like capacitors or something?
Batteries.
They're batteries.
Probably.
So he said the subs are behind the seat.
He's saying no heaters on that way, it makes it worse.
Wow. Look at that for a load of speakers, guys. Have a look in there, stick your head in. Skodas. A few minis over here, look. Now that is cool, I do like that. I'm loving the Castrol livery on it. Even got a little tag, look. Smart. You don't see many of these like done up, but it is a Nismo. Civic with a boot. Look at that, it's got a little skateboard padlock to it. Fiesta, and I've noticed it's got a turbo badge on it. That's nice, I like the colour as well. Oh, we've got a dyno print, 275 horsepower. I bet that goes well. Weighs nothing. Got a nice GTR here, look. A few more Jap cars. Type R's. Got Porsche hiding here. It's a nice ST, very nice and clean. Hyundai 106 GTI. You don't see these much anymore. With the Moretti headlights on it. Very clean. Nice. Got the Skyline next to it. Got ST in the corner. I like the sticker. Powered by 5 Mad Vikings. That's cool. Nice wrap on the Fiesta. Got a few Fiestas here, look, Mark 7s. Very nice. Got the Fiesta here, look, with the canards on the bumper. And so's the Astra. M4 and an M3 in the corner. Got a Kangoo here, look, with a tent box on. Big Land Rover. Oh, nice shine on the paintwork.
Shut up, right?
This is a nice 200 SX. Take a little look around this way. A few BMWs and then some Fords on the end. Quite a few Fords actually. Can hear the drifting going on in the background, so we're going to head down now. That looks nice with the RS vents on it in molten orange. Big wing on the Focus. Big wing crew. Smart. Fiestas. A few Fiestas here, look. One of each colour. And this one on the end's got his bonnet open. So while we're on the subject of Fords, we'll take a look at our stand. ST Owners Club. Got a nice Anglia with us today, look. Made in Dagenham on the back window. Now that is smart. Loving the colour. So we've got a few cars today. And a nice semicircle. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you whose is whose because we always do that. But yeah, nice representation of the club today. Got Lewis with his new wrap on, repping the club. Looking similar to mine, look, it's out today. I've actually got the Focus out. Big wing gang. Steezer's lovely wide arch Mark 7. So yeah, let's get down to the track and we'll see what drifting's going on. We're going to get some cars on the way. You can hear the drifting going on in the background. We're going to cut through this corner. Look at that there, fast forward. RS Turbo. Links Lowe's Car Club. It's a smart little turnout from them. Loads to see here today, guys. Black Sheep Club, that one. It's a nice Celica MX-5. Nitro Nation. Got a nice little setup there, haven't they? Octane. Got some raffle prizes there by the looks of things. Nice Mark 3 Focus in the tangerine. And this big Shelby Golf, another Fiesta there, look. A few Civics. Celica. Look at all the smoke from the drifting, guys. So we need to get down to the bottom of this hill as quick as we can to try and get some footage. Yeah, we're going to try and get what we can, guys, but there's a hell of a lot of people here. So we'll see what we can get for you.
out there. I can see on the screen there's plenty of people down where the clubhouse is, the cafe is, and also right there, again, fantastic place to watch. Champion, initially moved down to Class B, and we had them actually Ryan Cunningham, who is moving up into Class B this season. This season we're head-to-head in the same class. Purple sectors 1 and 2, it makes the sprint towards the line. 50 of Lewis Mark in the process. Fastest time of the session has actually gone to Will Self in the number 34 Civic EG, the nice time car that's been sponsored by Watson Gym Equipment. 1:36.004, quite a mega final sector that was about 2 seconds quicker. No, not quite. It was about it was much quicker than the final sector for Phil Wright. So sector 3 where Phil lost the time. By about 8.5 tenths, and that's quite a lot in qualifying terms. He's coming fastest for the 24th. Right. He has gone fast. 134.947 for Will Self. From the was Will Self, and now Phil Wright has come right back at him with a brilliant first set, personal best in sections 2 and 3, put himself on provisional pole in class and overall. So right now on then Kevin Talbot is fourth in tenth. Other class pole sitters at the moment, Dan Thackeray is coming quickest in his EP3, car 29. Second one, personal best for him. Second quickest at the moment, 66. That is of James Kembry. So James running well on a brand new team for the championship on a motorsport. We'll talk about them a little bit later on. And third quickest in class now is Ryan Cunningham, so the defending champion, moving up to class B, only third class. On the live stream. If you want to watch the live stream, tune into YouTube, search for Time Attack, Cadwell Park. And also down right after the season. Big thank you to them, and of course to Lucas Orr for making live stream coverage possible here. Down Thackeray goes across the line, and he turns his way now through the double right-hander of Charlie's. Looking back to Class E, pole position for Matthew Rowling in the M&D Racing Civic EP3. He's on class pole 17th overall. In the late at the moment, watching Phil Self on the street, we've got number 9 has been Sammy Tyre. Racing Hondas, bit like Jackson White. The lane is 224. James Allen is Fast and Furious inspired. It's an EG or an I think it's an EG or an aims to offer motorists a better and more cost-effective option to finance than standard vehicle finance. So the club offers its members activities and events all over the UK, including scenic drives, Europe's best driving roads, exclusive visits to interesting venues, and participation in shows like this one. So, our cars now are on the track, making lovely supercar noises, looking absolutely fabulous as they go around. Ford GT, very rare. And a one with an Ayrton Senna inspired livery, also very cool. I gotta say, MSV's new horse cars also very interesting. The Ioniq 5N, I think it is. Pretty different. But there you go. I would think you to enjoy the sights and sounds of the exceptional Club, sponsored by Pro Speed Finance.
Right then guys, hope you're enjoying the video so far. So we're going to take a little look behind me at the Time Attack cars. So let's go and take a look at those guys. Nice big Civic. Yes. Kit car here, look. Caterham. Saxo. Big wing as well. They're on there, look, working on this Evo 998. That's cool. Look at this big MSRT Ranger. Loving it in that blue. Got all the Honda Cup cars here, look. Waiting to go onto the track. Nice GTR. Got a beast of an Evo here. Look at that cold air intake there, where the headlight would be. All in carbon fibre. Another Evo in the stealth black. Peugeot 205. Look how wide them arches are there, look. Big engine in there, look. Another Evo just being worked on. Got the jack stand, look, so it's off the floor. Massive tyres. Got a Clio here, ITG. But that goes well. Astra just there, look. Mini. The huge vents. This one's nice and bright. A few more around here, guys. Got the Astra. That BM there that's just started up. There's an Evo there, look. Mini, look at that. Type R. Clio here, look. The size of that air filter. That's cool, that is. Porsche on his way to the track. Type R there, look. Got this BMW, he's on his way. Saxo here, look, on his way. Looks more like a 106 with a Saxo front end. Evo there. Look at these. Almost like a matching pair. Martinis. That's cool. Gran Turismo look on the Sunstrip. It's got this show and shine area to look at. Loads of Mini, Clio. This is nice and clean. GTI. Very clean. VXR.
Yeah.
Polo. Nice and clean under the bonnet. Caddy van. Half and half, that one. It is. Look at that. That engine's crammed in there, isn't it? Old BM. And then a rat look. Sierra XR. With a double tail spoiler.
I'm around everywhere.
Nice and clean Scooby look. Won a few trophies. Look how low that is. I thought it was a BM, it's a Mazda. Celica. Lupo. Very good, very nice. Zafira. Look at this. Bucket seats and a roll cage. Nice engine bay. Civic. Carbon fibre mirrors. Nice engine bay with a huge turbo on it. And another Civic on the end in like a midnight purple. Again, nice big turbo. RX-7. I think they're doing a presentation at the minute, so we can't get too far. Look at this wide arch Porsche. Matching can there. Big truck. Old school BM there. They're all going in now. Is it a chaser? That white one there? We'll have a look at this RS. Now that's clean. Very clean. Look at that. Oh, we've got Westies ST here. Looking smart. Looking very clean. MX-5. Got this BM. God, look how close that is. Just looking at this Golf. Nice cut out on the bonnet.
Yeah, exactly why.
Okay, best single make club, the STOCowners.com.
That's a trophy as well.
Next up,
What she said.
is the best selection of cars, stock to modified.
Yes guys, so that was Modified Live at Cadwell Park. As you've just seen, we won an award for the best single make car club. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Massive thanks to everyone who supports the club, and massive thank you to everybody that supports this channel and watches the videos. So thank you for getting this far and watching till the end. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Whew.